I'm stupid as hell. I could have just put this on the windshield the whole time. I'll turn down the AC just in case y'all can hear me update on the day in general. Good morning to y'all. It is morning time. I should cover the whatever. It is currently almost 10 a.m. I will say the store is slowing down substantially. But honestly, at the same time, not really. It's on me. But I wasn't even trying to talk dashboards today. I was trying to talk motivation. Literally just one selling the day. Just one selling the day. And yesterday was just shy of 300, barely profitable because we had to return 2 orders from Hawaii that were actually in total like $120 some dollars. Because they couldn't ship out to Hawaii. But like I said, I'm not really trying to talk dashboards today. I will say, we got a Starbucks triple espresso. I don't know why I thought this was gonna taste good. It's actually very disgusting, and I really got played because first off, I'm talking to the menu person. I tell them straight up, I ain't never been over here before. I'm just like, I really need some caffeine. Energy drinks are hitting right now, so I just needed some bang. So we worked this shit out. I said I wanted to taste good because I want to sip on some. She's like, yeah, it's gonna taste good. Shawty even wrote yum on my shit. She wrote yum on my shit. This bitch is not yum. This bitch is dumb. This bitch is just not hitting like that. It's very bitter. And then first time I'm talking to Shorty, we really built some good rapport. Like, she was cool. And then I pull up and it's a nigga. It's a nigga at the damn window. And then mind you, I'm in here. I just yap so much. And I'm in here on my phone and shit. Not even on my phone. I think I had turned on the music. I see my peripheral is he's out the window like this, with his arms on his shit. So I turn to him, I'm like, damn, nigga, we gonna have to talk then, bro. So we just start talking, and I respect him because he was up at 4. I told him I was up at 4. He said he was up at 3:30. I said, what was you doing? You was going to the gym or what? He was like, actually, I had to clock in here at 5 in the morning. I said, damn boy, that shit's tough. But like I said, I ain't want to talk dashboards, and I'm not trying to yap y'all ear off. But I just wanted to tell a story about, or talk about a conversation I just had with a coworker at my morning meeting. She got into an accident and with on the clock, and it was the truck driver, and she got settled out. And she told me this a couple months ago. She said she was thinking about quitting and doing her own thing. She wanted to do real estate, and she got settled out for, I don't know this lady, for $377,000, but taxes, fees, lawyers, all that. She got to take home about I think she said 130, 130 or 150, something like that. And when she first told me about it, she was like, I'm tired of the job. I kind of just want to take a risk on myself. I already got my real estate license in the past. Mind, she's 30, single mom of 1, I'm assuming. She has 1 for sure. She might have 2, but regardless, she was talking about wanting to go in on real estate. And when she first told me this, I told her that, oh, you could to not give yourself as much of a risk. You could go ahead and do that, and then you could take a leave from the company and just focus in for a year, and then use that money to fund your business, at the same time fund your expenses for about 6 months. And if nothing works out, you can always just come back, right? But it will be a no paid leave. She was like, when I told her, she said, oh, well, that's cool. And then she came back to me today. This is months. This conversation happened months ago. And she was like, I still need to figure out about that leave stuff. And I was like, oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple. I told her where to look for the information. Just on her iPad, she can just grab it and look. And I'm gonna try to run through this a little bit faster. But she had told me because it's not paid, she wasn't really liking it. I'm trying to work through some solutions with it. I'm like, you don't feel why do you need to get paid? She was like, cause I don't think it's enough time. I said, you don't feel like a year's enough time if you had a year to completely dedicate? Because this job takes up a lot of time. We work anywhere between 40 and 50 hours a week. I'm actually going to turn on notifications in case I get a Shopify sound just for the aura. She was like, this job takes up a lot of time, between 40 to 50 hours a week. Some people even work 55 hours. It takes up a lot of time between the driving and getting home and late night appointments and whatever. And she was like, yeah, but I kind of skipped this, but I guess I was kind of just understanding her thought process, and I was asking her, like, I was telling her, like, yo, you can get another job that's remote, because time is money. Free up that time restraint, so you can like have that time flexibility, that time freedom, and you're still making money, but you're making less, so you can make like $2K a month. She was like, nah, that's too little. I was like, I mean, shit, I guess $2K a month is a little, because that's like $1,000 every 2 weeks. That's not really shit. Well, maybe like $3K. Like, you can find something remote, and you have the time to do that. You can do that now, you know, figure that shit out. She was like, no, it's too little. But then when I got to 35, I was like, shawty, I know you don't sell. Like, you specifically, you don't sell. So I know your checks aren't anywhere between, like, your checks are like, you only make 35. So you want to raise if you were to get another job? Like, what are you talking about? And that's when I come to find out she's scared to do this because she doesn't want to see the $130,000 that she had in cash go down and trickle down over time. I asked her, I said, what's your situation? Do you live with somebody or you own a home? Because, I mean, I can understand, like, having this money and be like, I got a family, I'm in my 30s, I'm single. Like, maybe I could leverage this money and buy a home. Because she could. And, I mean, like, if she wanted to do that, if that's the safer route for her, like, that's good. But she was like, now she lives with somebody and she wants to move out. She has all these things that she wants to do. She's gotten the money over 6 months ago. And I was like, I mean, like, her, and I said, have you spent the money? Have you been spending the money, or is it all still there? She said, no, I bought things over time, and then I actually bought a motorcycle. And I said, so how much have you spent? She's like, maybe around like 40K. I said, you got like 90? You got like 90K now? Oh my God, I'm not thinking about, she lived with somebody. That money was still stretched longer than a year. And then I was like, that, I said, you sound like you scared to lose, because she was like, what if I do it and then I come back and then I didn't make no money? She's like, if I had made like $1 million in the settlement, then I would have did it. I said, you need to make $1 million cash before you take the risk. I said, you need to have $1 million. She said, how much would you want? I said, if I had a fraction, if I had 3 months, 6 months of just being able to guarantee lock in, I'm happy as fuck. I said, I don't need the full 100. If I just had a fraction of that, I'll be blessed. I told her that she had more than so many people could dream of having right now, and nothing but opportunity. I also told her that regardless, that money is going to leave. Like, that money over time is gonna go. So you need to come up with a plan now of what you want to do with that money. Because you go to sleep, wake up, 5 years will have passed, and that money will be at zero, and you would have spent it on nothing but bullshit, nothing tangible, just straight bullshit. And she was like, yeah, I know. But then also when I told her, she asked me like what I did, and then I kind of opened up just because she opened up. I said I did e-com, and I told her that, like, you got to find the time to do it. And I said, like, time is a big thing. Like, even if you get another job, I feel like that could be your big shit. Get another job that pays less, that just gives you more time, because right now I have to find time. She's like, well, I have a kid. I said, I got a daughter too. I'm married. I told her what I do. I told her that, you know, I don't go to sleep till 3 in the morning on most nights, or that's probably my average. Between 2 and 3 in the morning is when I go to sleep. And we both wake up at 7 o'clock to go to work. That's when a lot of people heard me say that, and they're like, Aaron, you wake up, you don't go to sleep till I was like, and I told her when I said I said, I'm gonna preface by saying I know it sounds crazy, but this is what I do, because to take time, get the time. And they're like, damn. He's like, that's not it, bro. That's not it. And I said, I know it sounds crazy, and don't make sense. To my wife, it don't make sense. She get mad at me for doing what I do. To my friends, it don't make sense. But I understand where I want to go, and I understand the shit it's gonna take. I told her, you can't be scared to lose. You can't be scared to lose if you want to win. I told her, what I say? And this was all off the dome. I ain't gonna lie. There's really aura. I'm gonna tell you the aura lie somebody threw me. I said, fuck what I say. I don't want to butcher it and it don't sound cold. But off the dome, I said, I feel like in my life, I haven't lost enough. I said, losses are like scars, and scars make warriors, right? And I told, what the fuck I say after that? Oh yeah, I said scars make warriors, and that's what I identify as. And I also said, ask any fighter ever, a boxer, MMA, any fighter's not scared to get punched. You know, it's part of the process. You can't be scared to get punched. You can't be scared of scars. Because who are you? Who do you identify as? Who do you think yourself to be? Who do you want to become? Do you want to be a fighter? Do you want to be a warrior? You can't be scared then. You can't be scared to get them scratched. You can't be scared to bleed, man. It's part of the process. You got to get that shit in. I say you need to get them reps in. And that's why you need the time. You need the time to get them reps in. And I didn't see all that in that moment. I had stopped what I was saying at the punches shit, but I had kind of just went on a tangent just now because I can't stress enough. You need time to get the reps in so you can take them losses. You can't gain nothing that you're scared to lose. That kind of mindset is going to get niggas fucked up. That's the thing, bruh. And I'll even relate this back to my own journey. Like, when I was doing them $500 days and them $700 days, and I'm glad I learned this lesson early. I'm glad I got a taste of success. And even if this whole product goes to shit, which I don't think it will, I think I can still revive this product, because we are downtrending right now. But mind you, I haven't been doing the creative output because, not to say I got comfortable, but I don't know. I guess I will say I got comfortable a little bit. I don't know what else to call it, but I hadn't made a new ad in like a week, and I just saw those dashboards coming in, and I think I was just doing other things. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, honestly, and that's on me, bro. That's on me. But I'm glad I learned this lesson early before I was seeing the 1K, 2, 3K days and seeing that shit go down, because now I'm really hunkered down on my process to how I'm getting my shit out and what I need to be doing on a week-to-week to day-to-day basis. So I'm even if that's what this whole product test was able to learn, I already learned. Like, last product test, if you've seen the videos, you seen when I learned with them bitches. Okay, I'll go through it because nobody watched nothing. Last product test, I learned how to make images. I learned how to, what the fuck else I learned? Oh, I got my ad account up. Like, now my daily spend limit is like 2K on my personal ad account that I own. It's amazing. I learned, I forgot what else the fuck I learned. I'm gonna be honest with y'all boys. Oh, I learned how to make a long form VSL. I made like 3 of them things. I learned how to use a couple of different AI tools I never used before. In this product test, I got better at creating images. I learned how to make offers that convert. I learned how to make even more converting VSLs. I learned how to do excellent research. I learned how to understand my customer, and I'm still gonna continue to learn things. And once again, I learned once I'm doing days to creatives fatigue. Also, how to scale up properly without my fucking my ads going to shit. The structure that I want for my campaigns, I learned all these things. But like I said, most importantly, I learned once that money start coming in, the work is still there. We gotta make more ads. That shit is very impactful. And then also just having being more tenured, having principles with my ad account. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, this product is really weird. I don't get sales between like midnight, and maybe this is all products, but I don't get sales typically from 12 to about 7, right? And the ad account will spend like $80, or not 80, but like maybe like $50. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, I'm not getting no sales. But granted, it's middle of the night. Like, a lot of days would go like that. Some days I'll get 1 to 2 in the middle of the night, and I'm up until like 3. So I'm seeing the shit spending. I'm like, yo, I'm just losing money right now. And then 7 o'clock would hit, I'll get like 4 sales. I'll get like 7 sales before 12 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then from 12 to like 5 to 6 o'clock, it's ghost town. And then I'm like, yo, it's still spinning. It's like spending $120 at this point. And now my ROAS is going down. Should I decrease budgets? Should I, because I've been trying to surf and shit. So like 12 o'clock, damn, why this camera got me feeling chopped? This is my other phone. This is my 16 Pro Max 250. I'm playing with y'all. But this phone ran out of storage, and it's low-key overheating. But what was I saying? I'm really just saying that I wasn't tenured with I wasn't tenured? No. I wasn't, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking on the word right now. I want to find it, and I don't want to edit this video. Why does it look like this? I feel like the color's off or something. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe the word is tenured, but I wasn't poised. I wasn't poised when running ads, and I would crabs a little bit. I would get panicked seeing the numbers fluctuate, and I would aggressively scale, and I would aggressively descale, and I wasn't running with a specific process, and every day was different, and I was fucking my own probability, and I just wanted to see I wanted to scale, but I didn't have a scaling process, and I didn't have a testing process. I have those 2 things now. God bless. I have those 2 things now. So I'm gonna let those two things rip. And I still think this product will do at least 1.5K days or more, because I see the potential in this product. The marketing in this product is really good. The fulfillment cost is really good, and I can still continue testing bundles and whatnot. But I think this video is already about 13-15 minutes, and I gotta go to my job, and I gotta take a piss, and I already told them what time I should be getting to the job, and I'm already 15 minutes past that. But once again, bruh, scars make warriors. And who do you consider yourself to be? Fighters aren't scared to get punched. Who are you? Are you a fighter? If you're not a fighter, that's okay. But you gotta know who you are so you can become who you want to be. You gotta know where you're at to get to where you're gonna go. You know? All right, y'all boys. Y'all be easy. Hope y'all have a good work day. I still got hella work to do. Mind y'all, I woke up at 4 this morning. And I will honestly say, like, I don't know if it's because I've been eating a lot of, like, clean. I've been eating really clean recently. I've been cooking a lot of meals. These last 2 days, I had a lot of fried stuff. And when I woke up at 4 this morning, I didn't smoke or nothing. But, bro, my mind, and honestly, clap it up. Because I stopped waking up at 4 because I wasn't able to get up when I would set my shit to 4. I'd always go back to sleep, so I just started staying up late. But last night my wife was like, she was like, "Nah, you're gonna watch this movie with me." Da 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 da. I was like, "That's fair," because I have been working a lot, so I took the time and I just said, "Okay, I'll just wake up early and work those same hours." But bro, my mind was so groggy, bro. Like, not groggy, it was just mush. Like, I couldn't focus. Of course, I was tired. I drank the caffeine and nothing was hitting, and it was just like, I couldn't work. Like, it was fucking. I tried to, but honestly, I probably, within 3 hours, realistically, I probably did like 40 minutes to 30 minutes worth of work. Pathetic. But I set myself up to do a lot of stuff tonight. But still, I just hate how inefficient I was this morning. But it is what it is. I'm still proud of myself for waking up and trying to get after it. I still don't know what I could have did differently. It was really, really hard for me to lock in. I had my Brain FM playing, and my brain was just mush, bro. But that's it. All right, y'all boys be easy. Like I said, I got to do my shit. Y'all probably see this video. I'll post this whole tonight. All right, y'all.